Ladies and gentlemen, Professor Meatball, and you have been here for more than 7 hours waiting on exactly where does AMC and GME drop off. Where are they gonna get off of this crazy slump that they have been riding for the past few hours? This trading day has been a bit of a downer, but there is FUD that you need to see through in order to be prepared mentally for Monday. So if you guys want to stay until the video until the very end, and hey, make sure that if the video hasn't gone up to 1600 likes yet, 1600 likes, comment out which one you are, because we are on our way up to 100,000 subscribers by Father's Day. That is coming up in less than 17 days. So get ready, get pumped, and we're gonna talk about the price action that you guys need to understand, as well as the fact that we have confirmation from Ortex that there is a discrepancy on the data that they are reporting. What exactly is that? Well, let's take a tweet from Ortex first. So the first thing that you'll notice here is that, let me make it a little bigger. First thing you notice here is that 41 minutes ago, Ortex says AMC continues to be, shares continue to be returned, but then they say today, right? They say with a net 28 million shares returned so far, most of these will likely have been bought 2 days ago because of T+2 resettlement. So there it is, down 20%, currently at 13.8% of short interest. This is going to be bad news. This is normally going to be FUD that people need to see through. In fact, I come over here to the Ortex live page here, down 21%. I'm going to refresh again, might even be even lower. So what is going on? Short interest is important to keep the premise that we have shorts that must cover. All shorts must cover. And they are coming in to attack the stock with additional shorts, naked or otherwise. This is just the non-naked portion. This non-naked portion has been decreasing. So what exactly are hedge funds planning? Are they trying to cover all of their non-naked shorts first and then play around with the idea that, oh, okay, now I should be able to attack with all naked shorts, replace them all? Don't go too far into speculation. All you need to know is confirmation from Ortex that these were from yesterday, so 2 days ago. So here is email confirmation. I sent it to an affiliate on Ortex here. Can you confirm negative 21% of AMC is from Wednesday, not today? He says, yes, Andrew, the number has probably changed by now, but yes, to return a share, you first need to have it settled. If those shares were sold short in the market, they would have been bought back 2 days ago. Thank you, Peter. This makes it a clearer picture that from the gamma squeeze that we were able to see, this is where we had a day of covering. We had a day where a good amount of short sellers had to cover because of margin calls. So this gives us a better picture of exactly what happened. Another picture to understand is this one. Let's zoom out to the daily. We might not even to, yeah, the daily is going to be too small because we're looking at the bullish wedge here. So we have coming up from an uptrend, we have this wedge forming right here that gives us the opportunity to call the bottom of this price action exactly what we needed to see. And here's why. This wedge was the tip of this bullish pennant here, and this was a piece of it as well. And now we're connecting it to the full outer edge of $77. That is the top of the price action that AMC has ever gotten to. And the bottom of the price action, which is just from 3 days ago, healthy price action consolidating right after a full 2 days of insane price action. Remember, this is 100% up just in that day alone. And then this was only 10-20% down. So you're looking at AMC hungrily. You're looking at AMC that had the potential to drop all the way back down below $20, and it didn't. Your family members that sold up at 20, sold up at 30. I know mine did. I hope
that you saw through the FUD and realized that that was a mistake. The next thing to be able to pay attention to is that options chain. Now let's pull it up here on the 4th. We have close to 12 million over here on the far right side of 145 strike. Those are not explicitly expiring today. So those are going to carry over to the next batch of options that will lead us to a future gamma squeeze. The fact that we were able to keep our foothold above the 261.8% retracement level here means that we are actually in much better shape to be able to retake that gamma squeeze thanks to that options chain here, right? Look at the sheer amount from today. This is a small portion of the amount added yesterday, but look, $20 million worth of calls at 60, $12 million worth at 50, another $6 million at 70. And now if you compare that to the 3rd, which is still a subsection of what we saw in the 2nd, $41 million worth of calls at 50. We have $42 million worth of calls at 60. And then, curious enough, at 70 and 73, we have a combination of $100 million worth of calls. And all of these are the tip of the iceberg back on Wednesday. But now we've expanded the iceberg double from 73 all the way to 145 with 32 million from yesterday and now an additional 15 million from today. So 145 is the brand new right side of that options chain for us to look at. And that's why it's so important to be able to track AMC's price action from now onwards. The other side of the coin is how many catalysts we are coming up with next week. Wednesday, we have the GME call. Further on, we have the annual shareholder meeting on the 9th. So there really is only 4 trading days left until major catalysts are going to be put into place. And when GME gets the visibility, the perception, the publicity boost, you know for a fact that that is going to translate into AMC as well, because people are not going to have the memories of a goldfish. They're going to remember the stock that rose 95% in one day. And now they're going to try to tear it down with as many different tools as they can. Do not let them, right? We've already covered a video about FUD, so watch that video. We covered a video about how to time the dips so that you can think about how to incorporate more AMC into your portfolio, right? This is education, but that video is called How I Perfectly Time the Dip, and that video about exactly how we are seeing a double gamma squeeze in the near horizon. Today was not the day, but we're still going to be watching during after hour to be able to show you just how much volatility is still implicit in that stock, even when everyone has shut off the cameras and gone home. But that said, After Hours with Andrew and Professor Meatball can only be done with you guys. So I appreciate you guys coming in, having a good time learning about the stock market, right? TA 101. That's another video that I'm going to link down below. So I'll put all 3 of those links down there. The only thing you need to do for the weekend is transfer over to Webull, or at the very least open a completely free Webull account. Those 2 links are in the description down below, depending on how you want to use Webull. Either use it as a broker or use it as a charting tool. And then remember how I was able to time the dip using Mr. TradingView right here. I'm going to briefly show the people that make this show possible before we continue on with this live stream. Gorillionaire, Meatball Space Legends here, and the Moon Platoon. If you don't see your name on here yet, it's because I still have to put it on there, but we will be updating this weekend. So if you guys still haven't had a chance to press that join button or going on to Patreon to press that button there, it's your chance right now. Thank you, and we'll see you in the money.